this together, okay? And by the way, here's my past successes. Gordon, you say, hey, for 7 years I've been this major sales manager at this major company, blah, blah, blah. But here's why I'm moving over into this, because I see the power of the internet, the need for this with businesses and so forth, and blah, blah. And I'm only looking for three key people, and I think, and once I have the three that are really going to do what I envision them doing, then that's it. I'm not going to be spending my time on getting 3 more senior account executives. I'm just going to work with those 3 or 5 or whatever it is. So that's going to motivate the right person to say, yes, let me do it today, okay? And then the campaign. Now, in this example, it's not, where all these top internet marketers are all promoting some product or service at the same time, saying, sorry, I can't control, but Joe Blow is mailing his list of 100,000 people to the same thing. You can let them know, hey, since I've been a kid, I've been saving up a contact management system, and I have a list of, be specific, like I just created a number here, Now I have 978 people in my contact management system, and I'm going to let all of them know about this too. Okay, but so if you're seriously interested in this, because I'm really expecting that 3 key people is all I'm going to need, and I think that you're one of those 3 people, then I invite you to do your due diligence. Take your time, pray about it, ask whatever questions you have, but make a decision, yes or no. If it's not for you, no big deal. I don't care. Because if it isn't for you, then I don't want you on my team taking up my time and my energy. I want someone that sees this and says, wow, this is amazing. I mean, think about it from my perspective and you can get it. We got people that are paying us anywhere from $500 to $2,000 to $10,000 to promote our service. Is that pretty cool or what? Most companies like, well, you mean, we've talked to people, you mean you're going to charge me to promote your service? Well, that's one way to look at it, yeah. Okay, but it's pretty cool to be in that position, right? Well, you guys can be in the very same position, whether you're a senior account executive and getting someone to pay you $497 as an account executive, or you're a super affiliate and someone can pay you $2,500. It's just a step down, but you're in the same position. It's just a step down, that's all. But wait till you see what we share with you soon. Can't wait. But have a specific number and let them know. Hey, I'm going to, and top people I've interviewed, like I said, a lot of top income earners in the network marketing industry. They do this all the time. Old school, they've been doing this forever. And what they do is they say, hey, I've gone out, Daryl, and I've got 3 people that are interested in joining my business opportunity, but you know what? I've been holding their applications, and I'm going to submit them. They give a deadline. I'm going to submit them on Monday. Okay, today's Saturday. I'm going to submit them on Monday. But you know what? I think you're a leader, and I really want you to, and they give the because. I think you're a leader, and I want to help you get off to a great start. So what I'm going to do is, if you join my company, I'll take those 3 people and I'll put them underneath you right away. You'll have 3 people underneath you right away. But I'm talking to John, and if this isn't right for you, that's okay. I'll put him under John, because I think John's going to join, and I'm talking to him this afternoon. So, hey, if this isn't for you, no big deal. But if it is, I need to know before 3 o'clock, because I'm talking to John this afternoon, and I think he's a go-getter too. And I want to get one of you guys off to a great start, because it's going to help me, because when I get you off to a great start, and you see the power of our company and the opportunity, you're going to go out and tell everybody you know, and that's great for you, but it's really great for me. And that's what I'm here to do, is create a success for you or John. So total fear of loss. They've been doing it for probably centuries, but it works, and it's, but it has to be legitimate. It's not like I got 3 applications and I really don't, okay? They'll go out and they'll get their 3 out, and those people that are master recruiters, they get people all the time, and so then they go to the people that are, you only want to do this with people that can be great potential affiliates. You follow me? Is this clear about the process? Okay, so, and let them know. Like I was just using the analogy here with Daryl and John. Daryl, I'm talking to John today at 3. So, if you got any questions, I'm here to answer them. But if you want to wait till tomorrow, that's okay. If John says yes at 3, then I'm going to put those 3 new recruits underneath John. Okay, just using a parallel here. Okay. Then number 5, you need to be clear and tell them what they need to do. Okay? for example, so Joe, if you're serious about making money from home and you want free training to make sure you can be successful, I invite you to do your due diligence and make a decision by Friday or whatever, give them a specific date. If this isn't right for you at this time, it's not a problem for me. All I ask is you let me know either way. Fair enough? Okay, no attachment. Then direct them to your website. Ask them when they might want to follow up after reviewing your site. Do not, and this is clear, hopefully it's clear, big bold letters, do not answer questions before they review your website because then you appear needy. So they say, well, tell me about this. Tell me. Hey, I don't have time for that. I have hundreds of people there are thousands of people out there, Dan, that are anxious to work from home. And if I spend all my time answering all their questions, I won't have the time. So I need you. I'm willing to do my part and help you make a lot of money from home. Big benefit and power of contrast. All I need you to do is one thing. Go to my website, watch all the videos first. And I can't tell you how many calls we get where people literally say, man, I only got an hour and a half sleep last night. I stumbled across your site. I watched the video 4 times and man, I just have a couple questions, but it just seems, almost too good to be true. It's so amazing, this opportunity of what you have, okay? So you want to, leverage your time and you want to get to the point of Dan,
One thing I
don't have time.
Yeah.
If you're not going to spend, the time to look at the site first, then I'm not going to answer your questions. But
yeah, one thing about that too is, first of all, if they're not willing
take
to
it away because I got to go to the bathroom.
if they're not willing to spend the time, and I'll let them know right up front. I say, listen, you go to the website. There's a 45-minute video on there, and then or a 40-minute or so video on there, and then there's then you need time to review the page. So you need to dedicate an hour to this, okay? But I'm really only looking for people who are serious. If you don't feel you can dedicate an hour to figure out how to earn a nice additional income for yourself, then maybe this opportunity is not for you, okay? And then also. What I'll do is if I'm prospecting people sometimes through email and I'm sending messages and I maybe had spoke to them before and they're not responding or whatever, then I send them a final email. And what I do is